Hello, it's Mrs. Seamus Rudy McGoyle, or Jamie McDonald, and I teach the advanced Gaelic class for Sgoil Gàidhlig Bhaile and Taigh Mhóir. Now, you might ask, how did I get interested in Gaelic? Well, I was very fortunate in that my family, who lived in North and South Carolina, they were very, very interested in their own heritage. And my uncle Donald he was the founding president of the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games back in 1956. My first games was in 1960, and at that time, my uncle married a woman from the Isle of Lewis who was a Gaelic singer. And so I heard my first Gaelic songs back then when I was just a wee boy. As I grew up, we had my aunt's records. So I would listen to her Gaelic singing, and I wanted to know what she was saying, and I also wanted to be able to sing those beautiful songs myself. So finally, when I was 35 years old, I moved to Scotland and I got a PhD in Scottish and Celtic Studies. Not only did I learn Gaelic at the university, but also I was able to go out to this town close to Edinburgh where my aunt lived, and I learned so much Gaelic from her. And we would sit down and work on Gaelic songs, Gaelic phrases, that sort of thing. Also, I went out to Sabhal Mòr Ostaig during the summers for their summer programs. And one summer I worked at the bar, behind the bar in North Uist. And I learned a lot of Gaelic from the locals there. So, why learn Gaelic from Sgoil Gàidhlig Bhaile and Taigh Mhóir? Well, why not learn Gaelic from Sgoil Gàidhlig Bhaile and Taigh Mhóir? We're an excellent organization, very friendly, very dedicated. Our teachers are excellent. Now, why learn Gaelic at all? Well, if you're interested in your heritage, it really helps you connect with your heritage. Plus, Gaelic is the heart of the culture of the Gael. Now, every culture has a language, or every separate culture has a language. And these cultures, what they lose their language, then they lose a great deal of the culture. For example, so many people, so many Gaels have come to the United States and Canada. And after they've been here for a while, they tend to lose the language. Now, although I'm from North Carolina, I live in Nova Scotia now, where the language has been preserved to some extent. Not as bad as North Carolina. When I was doing my research in North Carolina, I ran into a few people that knew how to say Kimmer how, meaning how are you, and things like that. But nobody was actually fluent in the language anymore. So Gaelic is the heart of the Celtic culture. And if you want to learn about Celtic culture, you have to start with learning Gaelic. Now, what's interesting about Scottish culture? Well, the Highland dancing is very interesting. The Highland games are very interesting. Wearing kilts, that's great. Drinking Scotch whiskey, that's great. But really, the culture is not those. The culture is centers around the language. So I hope you will join me and the other teachers and sign up for our next course, because it'd be worth your while and it'd be very interesting. So thank you very much, or tap a lot, and I want to say goodbye. Mashin Lave.